Hello again, it's Jodie here today. Just wanting to talk to you about time management. Oh well, you can't really manage time, can you? No, you can't. What you can do though is manage activities. It's quite bizarre me actually doing this video because I definitely come from the school of octopus, which is where you've got at least 8 things going at once and not always completing all of them. So for me to learn how to manage activities is something hopefully that because I'm doing it I can share with you, and some people will relate to what I'm talking about, some people won't. What you will relate to though is the facts. The facts are that we only have 24 hours in a day. We can't get any more than that. So really what it comes down to is breaking down that day and saying, well, how are we actually applying our time? So I learnt this a couple of years ago listening to Bob Proctor on the Lead the Field seminar. And of course he learnt that from his mentor Earl Nightingale back in the 60s. And so this is just a bit of fun really, and get your calculator out and do it for yourself. But I'll throw some figures out here. We've got 24 hours in a day, 365 days a year. We're not going to include leap year at this stage. So that's 8,760 hours available to us every year. Now we should sleep 8 hours a night, so let's take that into account. That's another 2,920 hours. A lot of people are working approximately 40 hours a week. Some are working more than that, like I used to do. But of course you're not really getting paid for the more that you do. You're generally only getting paid for the 40 hours. There's a few of us entrepreneurs out there who are working less and getting paid more, but we'll talk about that another time. So let's say 40 hours a week. That's another 2,080 hours that we can take off. So it's leaving us with a total of 3,760 hours of total free leisure time. Time to do whatever we want to do. Now that could be looking after the kids, it could be doing some study, it could be a part-time job, it could be the housework, the gardening, the exercise. It's a fair bit of time though, especially when you break it down to a weekly basis. So what Bob Proctor actually mentioned, and really rung true for me, particularly when I had embarked on my personal development journey, is he said, well, let's put it into context and just give ourselves 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. We'll still take weekends off. So 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Do you know that that only comes to 260 hours a year? So subtract that from what we already had as free leisure time. We've still got 3,500 free leisure hours available to us. Now my rough calculations come out at being, that's about 70 hours a week that we have to do with whatever we please. Isn't that amazing? I just thought that was just so huge, because I've had so many people say to me in the last couple of years, I just don't have time. I can't learn something new. I don't have time. Well, sorry guys, you do. And something that really makes sense as well is sacrifice. What is sacrifice? Well, sacrifice is the giving up of something of lesser importance in the pursuit of something of greater value. So if you've got to sacrifice maybe a little bit of TV time, hey, who knows what will come out of it. And maybe in that 1 hour a day of personal development, which could be listening to an audio, it could be meditating, it could be reading and any of these amazing books that are just mind-blowing as to how it can change the way you think. The interesting part is that you could even spend 5 minutes of that 1 hour a day just writing down some ideas. Just write down some ideas. You could write down 20 crap ideas once a day, but that's like 100 ideas a week. 99 of them might be crap, but one of them might be an amazing idea. And it might just be what it is that gets you from stopping watching some of the idiot box and maybe pursuing something that's worthwhile. So hopefully these little figures have been helpful, and I'll have a chat with you again next time. Bye for now.